Well, greetings everyone. Kevin D. Robinson here once again, and coming to you from the underground funk lab, where anything can happen, usually does, and probably will. I'm here with Rod Rodarte today, and Rod and I met here on Facebook throughout a common venture, the movement, the family that's come to be known as the Empower Network, and we met in a Create Lifestyle Freedom project that is designed to help people become better versions of themselves. And Rod, I know, is a musician, so that was one thing that he and I had in common. I was on a hangout not long ago, and this man was playing his guitar. And I happened to be upstairs in my house in what I call the overhead funk lab, where I had a different set of keyboards available. So he was able to hear me play, and I was able to hear him play. So I just joined in. It was a blast, and
it was great. I loved it.
yeah, that's something that you run into people in these families online, and we'll touch on that in a bit. But we're going to get together in about 90 days. But rather than let me babble on a little bit, let me let Mr. Rod Rodarte, an amazing online marketer, introduce himself to you so that you can be blessed by his delivery over the next few moments or so. Rod, take it away.
All right, Kevin. Thanks for having me. It's I'm honored to be here. My name's Rod Rodarte, and I'm a carpenter. Was my trade back in Florida. That's where I lived for about 38 years, and I moved to California. And I actually, let me back up just a little bit there, Kevin. You know, when I lived in Florida, I did a lot of work carpentry, and I built houses from the ground up. And I was able to get a lot of stuff, you know, doing that. We had to work hard, you know. That's what we do. Everybody's got something they're going toward, and they work hard for that direction. So I finally got myself a house. I got myself a rental property. I got myself a boat. I got myself a few things. And when the market crashed, Kevin, in Florida in '07, I lost everything. And with the death of my son in a car accident, I left Florida the year after. And I want to say this to the people because no matter where you're at in life, you know, you can start again. And I ended up coming to California, and I was actually homeless, Kevin, for a little bit on the streets of California here until I found a job. And my direction was to get online and look for a way to make some money. That's what I needed to do. I had to change my career. I had no choice. And one of the messages I want to express to the people is that don't ever wait too long. You know, have a backup plan, because I failed to do that. I failed to have a backup plan. And so when I got to California and got this job, I immediately got online. I got myself a laptop. So I'm a carpenter now. I'm a newbie, but I got myself a laptop, and I started Googling how to make money online. And a lot of things came up, and I found Empower Network. And I wanted to engage there and find out, because everything that I've been reading was positive influence, and that's what I like. You know, it's personal growth, and I'm always looking to get the best information from whoever I hang out with. And the Empower Network was able to give me the positive influence with people that are already doing this business, online marketing. I had no idea what online marketing was. I knew that I had the world at my fingertips, but I didn't know how to go about it. And these people in Power Network have showed me, because of the courses and the classes that they have, I was able to take some courses and start learning how to online marketing. And actually, they teach you how to do this stuff for free. And that's what I liked about that, because I know it could get pretty expensive in the computer industry with a website and having a business of some kind. It can get pretty costly. But for $25, I went ahead and got in this Empower Network, Kevin, and then I started seeing. I came from a group called the AWOL Project, and that's where I met one of my mentors. Actually, is Anna Linehan. And when I started watching the AWOL Project and started getting engaged and involved with that, I actually started promoting Anna. And when when our mutual friend, Muhammad Mahdi, got together with Anna and got this group together of Create Lifestyle Freedom, Kevin, that's where we met. Um, I was invited by Anna to join that group, and I was actually thrilled to death. I was amazed because I knew right then, being a newbie, I'm going to be able to get some insight and some knowledge on what to do online to start creating income. And that was the thing. I needed to create an income. I had to do something different. I had to do a career change. The carpentry work was great, and I love it, but it was not. It didn't do it for me no more. And it was time to get into something that was going to be more stable. And so I got an Empower Network, and I got invited to this Create Lifestyle Freedom page, and this is the group that we're in now. And these are the people that I'm hanging around. Um, they bring great ideas. Some of them have experience, a lot of experience. Like when I first got in, I was listening to Tony Rush. I don't know if you've heard of him before, but Tony
I have.
Rush is amazing. Yeah, Tony Rush is great. And I also, of course, I listened to Dave Sharp and Dave Wood. Those are the three people I actually listened to. And there was Cameron George and Glenn Carroll also. But I started hanging around these people and we wanted to we wanted to spread the word on how you can make money online through this page, Create Lifestyle Freedom. And all these people have come together that we never knew just like 8 weeks ago. I think it's been 8, 9 weeks now. And we never knew each other before that. And I ended up going to the event. I actually met a couple of the people. That's wonderful, because when you're getting online and you're talking to them, you come with these ideas, you're getting excited. You know, you've got people joining your network. You got in your back office, you got people on your list. That's exciting news. So that's where it all started. That's where you and I met, and now we're starting the second session now. So I enjoy hanging around with people because, as a group of people, I can get a lot more done leveraging the ideas and the thoughts and leveraging my time than I could if I was alone.
Well, you know, Rod, you've made my purpose here on the interviewer side fairly easy, because I was going to ask you to follow up with one of Jim Rohn's most important questions. Well, actually, three of them. And they are this: who am I around? What are they doing to me? And is that okay? And before I even got to the questions, you jumped right in with some of the people that you're hanging around these days. And that is spectacular, because it tells me one thing, and we'll touch on this in a little bit, that the personal development side of this journey has touched you tremendously, more so than even the money. Now, folks, don't get me wrong. There's good money in this business, in this industry, and we don't do too bad with Empower Network. But the personal development, and I'll let Rod elaborate on this, is much more valuable than any dollar figure that you could generate from what your activities are with this particular venture. Now, Rod, let me just ask you this too, and you can piggyback on that what I just said, however you wish. But
Okay.
what exactly are these people doing to you, without being specific? If you want to give some, you can. But these
Yeah.
people you mentioned Muhammad Mahdi, you mentioned Anna Linehan, and I know both of these individuals, and I can attest to how great it can be to have relationships with them and their particular center. So, what is it that is happening with you that is coming from your association with these people? And is that okay?
Actually, there's a lot of good things going on. The personal development is really big with me. It's learning to be the best person that you can be is that's a gift. That's a gift that you can share with people. And being around these people, they influence you positively with your thoughts, with your mindset, especially with the business. And that's what you kind of need. You need these things. The mindset. You need the people there to help you with the mindset. You know, these people are there to help you check yourself. And I have to check myself now and then because, I, this is a real business, and people need to approach it. I approach it like a real business because I need to make a living. I don't want to swing the hammer and build houses no more. And so these people here, they engage me, they push me, Kevin, they push me to my limit. They really do. It's actually pretty challenging and exciting. And at the end of the day, I feel good about it because I not only learned some things, but I could feel the growth. I could see the growth. I mean, with the people around me, you can tell. Also, there's more people coming and talking to you, and this is good stuff. It's really good when you can share
Yes.
that type of happiness and that type of knowledge and that mindset to help you go in your business or in your personal life, no matter where you in this business or outside the business. It's great knowledge, and that is okay with me.
There it is. There it is,
Yeah.
folks. Is that
Uh-huh.
okay? He just told you. Of
Uh-huh.
course. That's the kind of thing. You know, one of the things on the back end of those questions, Jim Rohn talks about this. Um, the word association. He talks about limited association, disassociation, and expanded association. Real quick, limited association, you get around or you've been around a group of people and it dawns on you that your relationship with these individuals is not really doing you a whole lot of good, and it might be time for you to disassociate yourself with this group of people or this individual. That's
Mm-hmm.
a tough call to make, but it has to be made. Now, the expanded association is what Rod's talking about now, where he's around people who are helping him become a better him. And let me drop this in here for a moment, and I'll let Rod piggyback on another question I have for him. Is this the money is great? We all know that. But actually, the money only makes you more of what you already are. Would you agree, Rod?
The money is wonderful, and the thing about the money, it's I can make money no matter what I do, but it's the relationships, Kevin. It's the relationships and the value that I can share with the people. When I can share the value of what I know and what I'm learning here and share it with the outside world. And the big thing with sharing that is that I don't have to fly all over the world. I got online, and I can reach with the tools and the courses and the strategies and the methods. I can reach millions and millions of people all around the globe that have the same common interest or the same common goals as I do. And that's who I attract. I attract people who like some of the things that I do. So these are some of the people I get engaged with. We talk, and they like what I'm doing. They see how positive I am. They jump in the group. They start building a business with me, and we become business partners. I love it, Kevin. It's a great business to get into. The personal growth is just it's priceless, and to bring that value to people again and help them create an income. I love doing that. Now, my biggest thing though, Kevin, is I really want to travel around again. That's where I'm going with this. I want to be able to get on a plane, go to Florida, see my grandkids, see my family. I want to be able to go to Canada, maybe have lunch, come back over here to San Diego. I want to be able to do those things without being tied at a job. And that's where I've been for most of my life. So it's time to let loose. It's time to share with the world through the internet of these positive and the educational courses we have here and the positive people we get to engage with and learn from to become a better person.
Now, let me back up a moment. Early on in the
Okay?
conversation, you mentioned those educational courses, and I want to see if I can uh, bring this out to the front. You said they teach you how to market. I think you said, and they teach you how to market for free. And to me, I believe you mean that they teach you free tactics that you can go online with to market yourself. Am I correct in that assessment?
You're absolutely correct. If you've got a brick and mortar business,
Hmm.
you could actually cut, if you made the decision to, you could actually cut all the cost of everything it costs you with a business, having a physical address, having the lights, the electricity, having all that stuff in a brick and mortar business. You can cut the cost of that and put that business directly online and bring it out to the millions of the world out here. And the strategies they share with when you can market to different social sites. This is what's cool. You got all these social sites around the world, and when you connect with them and get yourself known, uh, they get to your business. They come in to look at your business, see what you have to offer, and that's how you're able to connect with so many people. And I love that. It's there's the inner circle now, Kevin. There's an inner circle I'm involved with this educational program, and it is recordings of the top leaders, earners in this business, and they share their story with you. They share where they came from. They share what they did. They share what they had to do. They share about the mentors that taught them, and they share all this knowledge with you in this huge library of audios of these entrepreneurs
Mm.
from all around the world. And when I can sit down and listen to them and duplicate their actions with my business, duplicate their actions with the people that are in business with me, that's a wonderful thing. That's how the business starts expanding. The mindset is everything, Kevin. You know, the mindset is actually everything. Being in this group, I've learned so much from people like Tony. And, you know, my best thinking, Kevin, got me to where I was actually when I lost everything I had. You know, that was my best thinking. All the years and everything I've ever done, that was my best thinking. But I've learned that that is also an asset. That's also valuable information for me. And now joining this group, all this information I'm learning now is also a mindset. And now this information is going to get me. It's gonna rise me above the rat race. I'm gonna rise above the ruins of the rat race, Kevin,
Hmm.
with this business and with people like Tony Rush in it, and to be able to have that mindset with people like Tony, Muhammad Mahdi, Anna Linehan. There's hundreds and hundreds of people in this business. To be able to listen to those audios and get that positive mindset going on the daily basis, that's absolutely wonderful. I love it. It's priceless. You can't go wrong with it. And be able to share that with people, it's a very good feeling to be able to have something that valuable to share with people, especially when they start making money at it, Kevin.
Yeah. So tell me about these events. I know you've gone to an event. I saw you in a picture at the Anaheim event with a guy named Dave Wood. Could you talk about those events that we have in this family every 90 days and what they do for you?
Oh, those events are wonderful, Kevin. The first event I ever went to was in Denver, and that's where I met Kathy Mills. Now she's a wonderful influencer, and she's in the project that we're working with too. I met Kathy Mills there. I also met Sue Haas and Tim Hogg, and those are absolutely wonderful people. I can't, you know, and I only met them for a short period of time online and through speaking with them. And so once I got to meet them at the event, they're like brothers and sisters already, Kevin. They're like family already, and that's what I like about it. Now I haven't met everybody yet personally, but we have. I went to the event in Anaheim, and I actually got to shake Dave Wood's hand and talk to him for a moment, and actually get up there and get a picture taken with him, and that was tremendous. That was a very tremendous. That was a tremendous event. You know, when they go around and share the stories, Kevin, of where people were and where they are now, it's just it's enlightening. You know, it really it's heartfelt. It's enlightening. I mean, it brings tears to your eyes to see these people have had nothing or whatever the situation was to rise up and be the best person they can be and make an absolute wonderful living at it, sharing this knowledge with other people. I just and I'm getting ready to go to the Miami event. Now I'm going to meet you there, Kevin.
Now, with that being said, I understand that people who might want to partner up with you in business can reach you somewhere here online. Is that correct, Rod?
They sure can. They can reach me at several places, but I will give them the simplest place to go to, and that would be at facebook.com/Rod, R-O-D, period, Rodarte, Rodarte. And that's where you'll find me pretty much most any time.
Folks, you've been listening to Mr. Rod Rodarte, online marketing extraordinaire these days, coming from the professional world of carpentry, knows his way around putting things together. And that's what we do with this business. We put things together, and we don't hold hands. We're not going to bring you in here and hold your hand the whole way. We want you to come in with the mindset that, yes, I can overcome the obstacles. I can learn what needs to be done. I
Absolutely.
can, I will. If it's got to be, it may sound cliche, it's up to me, but folks, that is the mindset you must have when you start out to set yourself up in business here online. Any parting comments you'd like to make, Rod, to the audience?
Well, I would like to let them know that they can dream big. There are solutions out here for wherever you are in life, and you can start over. It's never too late. You can start over. Dream big, get in the business, grab hold of one of those courses, and just start learning.
That's it for us. We're going to check out right now. To be blessed, my friends. And as I always say, have an amazingly successful day.